Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and on Friday I went out to the Philadelphia Union game to test out the Nikon D5, and I so happened to put on a 600mm f4. Now this isn't the real world review, that's going to be coming, we'll be finishing it up in the next week or two, but I wanted to share some quick thoughts because there's a lot of talk about how is the autofocus capability of this camera. We've heard a lot of different things, but I went out actually into the real world and shot photos. So what I'm going to show you right now is what it looked like to shoot 35 frames across a 3-second press, basically, which isn't something you normally would do. And then I'm going to show you the images, and you can download the full res over on the site to see for yourself whether it's good or not. So here it is. Listen to this. That is absolutely insane. The fact that I'm able to follow the subject with something like this and fill the frame, the first 16 shots, I'm filling the frame without cutting off the head or the toes. To be able to do that, to go through the image on a monopod, to sit here, vertically we were, and follow the subject as they're moving and filling the frame entirely without missing is absolutely insane. The autofocus tracking is tremendous. The ability to shoot 12 frames a second is tremendous. It is tight. Let's take a look at the pictures in the computer. Let's run through the 35 of them. It's not normal. Like I said, you're not normally going to hold the shutter down for 3 full seconds because the action is probably going to be away from you already. This was also a little abnormal because the guy wasn't running straight at me. He was running on an angle, and he was this damn close to me that with the 600 that I had to fill the frame. Look at this. 1, 2, here we go. Oh, I need to click here. Look. Filling the frame as I'm moving head to toe. Even as we get to the shot right here, which is the 16th shot, I'm moving as he's moving at full speed running, and I'm able to follow him and track him and then move in and have the nice, tight, sharp focus and make a great shot. You can download the full res images and take a look for yourself. There's a lot of situations that I was in during this game. For this, I believe I was in the 72-point focus mode in continuous focus. Keep going. I would have stopped by now. Yes, I cut off his feet, but I would have stopped shooting normally. I was just testing the camera. And what I will tell you is that by the time I was done 35 shots, I took a look at the back of the camera to see if the transfer light was still on. It wasn't. The XQD cards transferred everything super fast from the buffer to the cards, but real world reviews coming later. I'm very happy with the results. Only on a few of them did it miss, and not miss by much, which doesn't matter if you miss by a little and it's not fully in. I want it fully in, but it looks like it found the crest on his shoulder or on his forearm as he was turning, because that was where the focus point ended up going, because his face went out there. But there it's still, well, that's a little out in the ear, but again, zooming in, I'd say out of the 35 shots, I would say roughly 30 of them are about on. In this extreme situation. Now let me talk to you about the quick bursts. This is a quick burst. This is with the 600 f4 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what it's doing, you can see that the focus point is staying with the guy even as he's falling out of the sky. Here it is locked in, moving, and this isn't continuous focus. It continues as the guy falls towards the ground. That is important to think about and notice. And then lastly, I did another one with 33 frames. This is at 10,000 ISO. Just because I had some open field with the 400-2.8, I lopped through the 33 frames in a row, and they're all super tack. I won't put these up yet until the real world review is out, but I just wanted to share with you my findings in the real world so far, because there's been a lot of talk about the autofocus. It is blazingly fast, it is blazingly accurate, and I'm very happy with the speed that I'm getting at the 12 frames a second. And go look at the files yourself from that first burst. Just remember, there's a lot of things that go into a situation in a real world. I am on a monopod. I'm using a 600mm f4 with the sport mode VR on. I'm filling the frame with the subject vertically as they're running diagonally towards me and across the field. That is not the easiest thing to compose and keep everybody in, and the camera did a great job with it. That is a real world situation, pushing it to the extreme pretty much. Holding it down for 3 full seconds for 35 shots is insane. It's not something you will normally do, but testing it out, I wanted to see what it would do. And look, I look forward to sharing with you the real world review as well as raw files. So that's it for now. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.